Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again with a new video. If you are all about being motivated, think about your business while looking amazing and feeling amazing, this is the channel for you. And today my video is going to be about Maya Galore's what she learned in her 20s / like tips for people in their 20s, and my video is pretty much going to be about how I incorporate those tips into my daily life. First of all, I just want to say that I love videos like this, putting other young women or men up on game, just so you know we have a little bit of knowledge up there, because ignorance is not bliss, ladies. Ignorance is not bliss, okay? Anything that I can learn, any knowledge that I can retain is something that I want. So yeah, so let's get into the video. So her first tip was to become financially literate. Of all the videos that I see of women who do videos like these, that is literally the number one thing that they say, is to become financially literate. And that is one of my major goals this year, because I need to know what's going on. You know, I want to be financially literate. I want to be financially stable. I want to be financially free. And that involves me self-educating. So there are a few YouTubers, a few finance YouTubers that I like to watch. I can include their information down below. But some apps that you can use, I know like Acorn is a really great app to save money. Other than that, I've been just trying to, like I said, gain knowledge, learning what a stock is, learning what a bond is, how to invest, how to, you know, make different streams of income, what I can do to put myself in a better state financially, and so that I just have some knowledge about it. Like I said, ignorance is not bliss. Self-educating myself to make sure that I am financially literate. Her second tip was to pay attention to red flags, whether that be men and friends. And I feel like that is self-explanatory, okay? Red flags are there for a reason. If you ignore red flags, then you find yourself in predicaments. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like sometimes you do have to go through stuff in life to figure these things out. Because for example, with her, she had to go through it, you know, to be able to give this advice. So sometimes we ignore the red flags because we like the person or we like the friend, but how I'm incorporating that into my life is to not ignore the red flag. You can save yourself a lot of the pain and frustration ahead of time if you pay attention to those red flags, okay? The third one is you don't have to be like your friends. Let me say that again. You don't have to be like your friends. This one was huge for me. When she said this, I was like, I don't? Like literally, like it kind of like surprised me, because I always thought that you are supposed to be similar to your friends and you guys have things in common, and that's kind of why you guys are friends. You guys are supposed to like the same things. No, that is not true. You do not have to like the same things as your friends. You do not have to want to be like your friends. You don't have to share the same interests. You don't have to like the same things, okay? You be who you want to be. You like what you want to like. You do not have to be as popular as anything, you know, as anything as they are, because you are your own person. They are their own persons. They're going through their own journey. You are going through your own journey. You do not have to be like your friends, okay? So yeah, when she said that, I literally took her, I was like, I don't? No, you don't. The fourth one is speak up for yourself. Now, this is something, I don't know if I can say that I struggled with this, but I can say that for me at least, I prefer to be a peaceful person. I don't like drama in my life. I don't like the constant bickering, the constant arguing. I don't even like debating. That's not me. I would rather be putting that energy into something that will benefit me. You know, I'd rather be stressed out about an exam rather than stressed out about an argument that I'm having with someone, okay? So that being said though, I don't think I struggle speaking up for myself. So I would just say that a way that I incorporate this tip into my life is just to, I would say in a professional setting, like just, you know, being in, I don't know, just like being confident and speaking when you need to and adding whatever 2 cents you need to the conversation. You know, sometimes young professionals, they are not fully like established or really fully feel like they can add something to it. So I kind of took this tip and like apply that to my professional world and how I can just show up more and be more confident in that space. The fourth one, was that the fourth one? No, the fifth one. The fifth one is to not share everything. I feel like some of y'all need to hear this. Stop sharing all your business with your friends, with your family. Yeah, stop. I don't know. I feel like I am a private person and I really have to trust you and really value your opinion to want to share things about my life with you. Honestly, there's not that many people. There's not that many people who whose opinions and whose opinions that I like trust and like fully, you know, when something happens, like me wanting to share with them. I'm kind of protective about my business, so like not to share everything with anyone. I just feel like a lot of times, first of all, what's meant for you is meant for you. What God has set out for you is already yours, and there's nothing that anyone can do to deter that. But I feel like, you know, let's say you have some good news and you go and share that with your friend, and your friend is low-key a hater, and now they're like kind of wishing bad on you or throwing negativity on it. And I've experienced this personally, which is why I don't really share stuff that often with people. So yeah, so that was her fifth tip. Sixth tip was the importance of knowing your worth. I feel like this is one of the most important things that she said, because it's so self-explanatory, but knowing your worth will save you from being in so many bad situations just simply due to you not knowing your worth, not knowing that you deserve better, not knowing that you don't deserve to be in that situation, that you deserve more, that literally, like, I feel like, you know, everyone just grows so much each year, but you can look back on a situation and be like, wow, the me now have never allowed myself to be in that situation because now I know my worth. And honestly, ladies, the sooner that we know our worth, the better, because now if we know our worth, we're not fooling around with people who don't value us, or who don't respect us, or, you know, we're not dealing with people like that because we know better. So the sooner that you know better, the better. The sooner that you know better, the better the outcome, I guess. Seventh thing that she said kind of goes hand in hand with this: to not settle in anything. So this tip that I kind of incorporated into my life, where I just know, like, not to settle for anything: a person, a friendship, a job, a situation, nothing. You know, always try to get the most out of anything that you're doing. Okay, the eighth one is, it's okay if it takes time to find your path. This is a really big one, especially in this like social media age. I feel like there's a huge emphasis on, you know, being in your early 20s and knowing exactly what you want to do, and, you know, just trying to figure out your life early. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to figure out your life early, but understanding that it's not a rush to get there. Like, it's not a race, it's a marathon. So there's no rush to get to where you're trying to go. Everyone's path looks different. Everyone's journey look different. So don't compare yourself to other people. And yeah, just take your time. What did they say? Like the turtle wins. I don't know. Y'all tell me down in the comments. The ninth one is, life doesn't end at 29. I feel like with American society, or whose ever society, we definitely emphasize like 30 being like the cutoff to where you have to have all of your stuff together. I can't really incorporate this into my life yet because I'm not 29 yet. So yeah, there's that. The 10th tip that she said was to explore and follow your passion sooner. This is how I'm incorporating this into my life. I really enjoy filming and editing and all of that, and that's how I'm incorporating this into my life. That's one of the reasons that I came back to YouTube this year. 11th tip that she said is trust your discernment. And this is literally something that my mother has been telling me my whole life. She always says, follow your first mind, because that first mind will never steer you wrong. And I promise you, every time that I did not follow my first mind, it got me into a situation I didn't want to be in. And so definitely follow your first mind, following your gut. If something's telling you, hey, don't go. Hey, don't put yourself in that situation. This is dangerous. Like, you guys know when you get that feeling, you know. 12th one was build your faith in God. Now, I really love this one, and this is definitely something that I have been working on and incorporating to my life, just because God is so important. And I feel like sometimes we kind of lose touch. I know that in the past I have struggled, and now I am working on that. So yeah, we're gonna leave that there. The 13th step was, every step in the journey is necessary. There is no step in the journey that is not necessary, because every step is directing you to where you need to go. So if, I don't know how to explain this. I feel like with myself, like I rush things a lot. I try to skip steps and I try to get to the goal, and I don't necessarily appreciate each step. So with this tip, I've just been trying to appreciate each step more and realizing that the journey is the whole, you know, the journey is what matters. The journey is what's important. Even though the goal is important, but the journey to get to the goal is equally as important. And the 14th one is go to therapy. I am a true advocate for therapy. I went to therapy. I love therapy. Therapy truly changed my life. It made me a more whole person, or at least made me realize that I was a whole person. And it really kickstarted my whole journey right now of like self-love and self-worth, and just realizing where I am in my life, where I want to be, and who and what I don't want in my life, you know, in the future, and being able to set those healthy boundaries. Like she said, being able to recognize those red flags, being able to recognize my triggers, being able to remove myself out of situations that do not suit me anymore. I am so quick to cut somebody off, to stop talking to somebody, to be like, no, I don't want to hear that, because I am protective of my energy. Okay, and it is important for you to be protective of your energy, because people will come around you and, you know, share their energy and all of their trauma off on you, and now all of a sudden you're upset and you're sad and you're walking around with what they had. Nope, don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. I do not want it. That was the last tip that she gave. Once again, I want to give a huge thank you to her, just because I love videos like this. I feel like I learned so much from videos like this, and it really kind of makes you like take a step back and look at your life and, you know, be like, okay, like what can I change? How can I become a better person and, you know, a better everything? How can I become a better everything? And I feel like tips from people who have been through it, who have went through it, who have lived life, I feel like those are the best tips. So yeah, so like I said, or a wise person once said, I don't know if it was a woman or a man, so I'm just gonna say person. A smart person learns from their own mistakes, and a wise person learns from the mistakes of others. So any mistake that I can learn from another person is something that I value closely. So yes, shout out to her. Thank you to her. I hope you watched the video. So yeah, so that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video this week. I hope to see you next week. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all of those wonderful things. Follow me on my social as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.